Well, it's now time to know what's happening in the world of sports. George Ado Jr. is here, poised, looking sharp.
Yes.
What's happening in the world of sports?
And you're looking good as well.
Thank
Straight
you.
to Melbourne. Let's talk about the Australian Open. The picture is really clear now. We know who is playing who. So there's been a lot of talk, really, about who was going to make the final of the male final of the Australian Open. Rafa Nadal has handed a devastating defeat to Lucas Pouille. We said a lot about Tsitsipas, the young man from Greece, when he came up against Roger Federer. He did a good job beating Roger Federer, and he tried today in the semi-final that against the 17-time Grand Slam champion, and there was just no way. 6-2, 6-4, 6-0 in the last set. That's too much already. Come on, hold on, Rafa Nadal. And he was really not going to leave any stone unturned because he knows what Tsitsipas can do, the young man from Greece. And in the female, we know what we saw. Naomi Osaka doing quite well to get through it against Pliskova. It looked interesting, but of course she's able to go through it. And so she'll be up against Kvitova. And you know the story of Kvitova, 2016, being attacked, lost one of the key fingers, used to play tennis, then comes back and 2 years after, she's in another Grand Slam final. And this should be a great one. Naomi Osaka is a young lady in form. Kvitova would like to teach her a few lessons or two about what she knew while she was playing tennis when Osaka was still growing up. So this is going to be a wonderful final. And we'll look forward to that on Saturday. And we're yet to find out who will be up against Rafa Nadal. There is another semi-final, the final one for the guys, and we have Novak Djokovic up against Lucas Pouille.
Okay, I'd like to see a Djokovic-Nadal final.
I think we're very close to that.
Yeah.
Unless there is a massive upset on the cards. I thought Lucas Pouille beat Milos Raonic, and it was a bit of an upset. He's looked quite good, but just like Nadal handled Tsitsipas, it looks very much like. You know,
well, you can never tell in these games. Fingers crossed, George.
And just to make the point, you know, in the Kvitova game, she was losing when the roof were open because temperatures went up. Then they had to close the roof, the retractable roof. They got over the rod laver, and she was losing because she does not play well, you know, under such conditions. And once the roof was closed, her game changed, and she looked very good all of a sudden, and went through to win it. So there's so many things that come together. We're enjoying every bit of the Australian Open. Is going
we
really
will
well.
definitely bring you all the updates from the Australian Open.
Oh, yeah,
thank you very much.
I know I'm out of time. Just very quickly, you know, Kevin Prince Boateng played for Barcelona some 60 minutes, but they didn't win. They didn't win the game in the first one, so it's one to think about it. And Chelsea will play against Tottenham Hotspur, but without their new signing, Higuain from AC Milan.
Interesting updates from the world of sports, but that's how we end this edition of News Desk with me, Bernice Abubedulansa. Do log on to myjoyonline.com for more news. Up next is JoyNews Interactive with Selinam Ampo. I'll be back at 12 with the midday news.